The question, who am I? I don't have a very simple answer. Because I don't want to say that I'm one thing. It just sounds too plain. Because I imagine that I can be many different things and not put yet another limit on myself.
Hello, this is me. Same boat, different tactics. I have a fish on, so yeah.
It is really important to me to talk about figurative scenes that have a little bit of a glimpse of brutal reality of our mortal existence. There's always a hidden story in my paintings. I always try to combine stories that people have told me and my own inner experiences in my life. It basically talks about COVID-19 and post-breakup relationships. I want to say good luck to all participants for Young Painter Prize, and and hopefully see you all soon.
I do not consider myself as a painter. I do not consider myself as a painter because painting and drawing or let's say video making is more like a tool for me to express any particular idea. So in general, I'm more like a creator or a thinker of ideas, and who tries to find the best to fit that idea, fitting medium or a technique to express.
Speaking of my workplace, I don't have a studio right now, but I must say that my studio is my home at this moment. I usually paint with black, all kinds of blue and white paint, because I think it just represents and identifies me the most.
I like simple things, and I like to paint them as they are. I call my paintings a timestamp. Life as we know it.
Painting for me is a very expressive and a physical happening. I am very inspired about the idea of a life circle. Painting for me is interesting because it is a way to communicate in visual language. Through that, I can create a world and invite a viewer in.
Art to me is a healing instrument in itself, and in light of everything that is happening in the world right now, in my master's thesis I started exploring old Latvian healing traditions. I engaged in several old healing rituals. I asked my friends to bury me neck deep in soil, and months after to bury me neck deep in snow. I climbed through tree cavities as if they were my mother's womb. I did this because I wanted to begin anew, to be reborn.
I have always liked painting. Its history, context, possibilities, and dangers sometimes. At this point, I am interested in public spaces, architecture that shapes it, historical layers, the way people interpret them, and how this perspective changes through time.
I am very happy and grateful to be here.
It's getting a little bit dark, I know. But I still decided to go outside. Because here I can feel more free to think, to talk, to breathe. dream is the things that inspire me. Darkness. You can find all sorts of things in the darkness.
I'm aiming for something universal, which is hard to achieve. I think that is the thing that engages me the most in this medium. That in painting the matter is in a constant state of becoming, that the painting as an action and the painting as an object both exists in several tenses at the same time. Therefore, I am searching visually for a non-excluding human form and a visual representation of something universally relatable that I think could possibly be empathy and affection.
I love food, friends, family, but mainly paint. The sunlight, the life, color, weirdness, experiment, understanding.
My competition painting is an idea of a moment within a moment, daydreaming of all the possibilities. My work method is far from what is conventionally considered professional. It is impulsive, chaotic, and unstructured. I'm not only a painter, I'm a performer, not only when I'm on stage. I think I'm just trying to be more brave. Fear was always something that kept me away from my true self.
My inspiration comes from archaeology, but I especially like to work in nature. That's why now I'm on the cliffs, where a lot of pieces of mine were born. I think that my artworks are about the limits. They are about the borderline between pain and beauty, between burden and lightness. Painting, for me, is a ritual. It is an act of magic.
Hello, my name is Dominykas and I'm an artist.
And this is who I am. And welcome to my universe perspective. I don't think at all am I. I think of what I'm surrounded by. I become everything. And it stops me from thinking, what am I? I only stop when I paint.
Okay. Yeah, guys. See you on the spot.